Good evening. The Secretary General will update you on the decisions taken by NATO defense ministers, and then he'll be happy to take some of your questions. Secretary General.
Good evening. We have just agreed on a number of important decisions to strengthen NATO's defense and deterrence. Defending our territory and protecting our citizens is NATO's core mission. And our decisions today will ensure that we continue to do that in a more dangerous world. NATO is an alliance that delivers. We have now fully implemented the Readiness Action Plan adopted at the Wales Summit 2 years ago. The NATO response force has been tripled in size and can be deployed to all parts of the alliance. Its new very high readiness spearhead force can be deployed in a few days to provide a first response to an emerging crisis. Its land component, and this year led by Spain, has been successfully tested in an exercise in Poland just a few weeks ago. And 8 new small headquarters now operate in the eastern territory of our alliance. This is significant progress and a significant boost to NATO's ability to reinforce if needed. Today, we are taking the next steps to build on what we have achieved. We decided to enhance our forward presence in the eastern part of our alliance. NATO will deploy, by rotation, 4 robust multinational battalions to Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. And I welcome the commitments made by many allies today to contribute. We will also take tailored measures to enhance our defense and deterrence in the Black Sea region. There will also be more pre-positioned equipment and supplies. This sends a clear message. If any of our allies is attacked, the whole alliance will respond as one. NATO does not seek confrontation. Indeed, we seek a constructive dialogue with Russia. But we will defend our allies against any threats. We also discussed the freedom of movement of NATO forces across Europe in our meeting today. It is vital that our troops and equipment can move without delay. For exercises in peacetime, for reinforcement in an emerging crisis, time is of essence. After the end of the Cold War, this was not on our agenda, but the challenges in our neighborhood have made it a priority. Many of our procedures have had to be refreshed and simplified. Last autumn, we looked at a map of Europe which showed how difficult it was to move troops from one country to another at short notice. We used a traffic light analogy, and we saw that large parts of the map were red. We have worked very hard since then and made significant progress. NATO allies have cut red tape and updated complex procedures with the support of ministers and parliaments. And today, the whole map has turned green. This is a huge improvement for our ability to deploy our forces at speed. We are now looking at what more needs to be done. For instance, regarding railways, airfields, and seaports. There is still work to do, but we have shown that where there is will, there is a way. Our defense and deterrence posture is full spectrum, from resilience and national defense to conventional capabilities and ballistic missile defense to the nuclear dimension. So today we also met in the nuclear planning group. to consider the safety, security, and effectiveness of NATO's nuclear deterrent. We also turned our attention to cyberspace. We agreed that we will recognize cyberspace as an operational domain, just like air, sea, and land. Cyber defense is part of our collective defense. Most crises and conflicts today have a cyber dimension. So treating cyber as an operational domain would enable us to better protect our missions and operations. All our efforts to strengthen defense and deterrence depend on the right capabilities and the right resources. We pledged 2 years ago to stop the cuts in our defense spending, to start increasing, and to move towards our benchmark of 2% of GDP over a decade. We still have a long way to go, but in the first year since we made that pledge, we have made progress. In 2015, we saw a small increase in defense spending across Europe and Canada. And our estimates indicate a further increase in defense spending in 2016. So after many years of constant cuts in our defense spending, we are now back on the right track. Clearly, this is not the end of the road. We need to keep up the momentum and sustain our efforts over the long term. We will return to this at the Warsaw Summit to ensure that we are doing what is necessary to keep our nations safe. So with that, I'm ready for your questions.